think about. If I was a good female to him and I left him alone, if he was something good and worth having, do you think I would have came up off this nigga? So, if he was such a good nigga, why would I have left him alone? And if I'm done with him and you talking shit and you so happy that you got him, you need to be thinking about why the fuck I left him alone. Why he ain't got me no more. Because if I'm pretty and I'm all of this and you know what I'm saying, I'm it. Why the fuck would I leave him? Why would I stop fucking with him? That's what you need to think about. Maybe he did something wrong to me to make me stop fucking with him. So don't you think that if he did this to me, it's your turn? That's why I always stress to y'all, let them hoes have your problem. You ain't got to deal with none of that crying, stressing, and lurking no more. Bitches be wanting your problems so bad, but do not know what the fuck it takes to have it or to deal with it. Let them have them. It's their turn to cry. You done did all the crying that you can do. All of the bullshitting that you didn't put up with, you done did that already. It's their turn. It's your turn to laugh. You remember how all them bitches was laughing at you about that nigga? And you was steady posting on your page trying to keep up a front for all them bitches who he was cheating on you with to make it seem like y'all was so happy. It's their turn to be miserable in person and try to act happy over social media. Let them hoes have your problem. They gonna regret it. Trust me. Like a nigga stay with a female for a long period of time because he love her. He just so motherfucking in love. No, sometimes a nigga stay with the stupidest bitch that he can. If he know he can cheat on this bitch, use her shit, manipulate her out of situations, and dog her the fuck out whenever the fuck he please to, he gonna stick with her. Cause a real bitch ain't gonna be going for none of that shit. She gonna leave his ass alone. She ain't gonna be trying to fuck on him, fuck with him. None of that shit when it comes to cheating. Any of that shit. None of that shit flying with her. So she'll leave his ass alone. Now the next bitch that get him, if they willing to accept and deal with that shit, they feel like they got one up on him. No, bitch, you a fool. That's what you got one up. Okay, he got him a dummy. Kudos to you, because I wasn't going for that shit. And I know if I can call his phone right now while he with you, and then they gonna go for me, nigga, another bitch can call that motherfucker phone, and he gonna pick up, and he gonna go for them too. Bitch, so what you got? A fool. So stop thinking you got you a good ass nigga that's that and you got something up on me or you really doing your shit with this nigga. No. Baby, I could slut this nigga out when I please. That's why I don't want this nigga. I'm pretty. What the fuck you think? I'm pretty. Like, I ain't no ugly ass female. It ain't hard for me to get no other motherfucking nigga. And it ain't no nigga never left me alone neither. So you really think this nigga left me alone? No, bitch. I left him alone. And if I left him alone, that nigga was a problem. So what you got? A problem on your hands. I can have him whenever. I can have him while he with you. That's why I don't want him. Fuck is wrong with you? That's what females be failing to realize when they be trying to make you mad when they fucking with somebody you used to fuck with. You can't make me mad with no nigga that wasn't good to me. Bitch, because if it was something to have, I would still had it. Duh. If you don't see me fucking with it, it's because it wasn't right for me. If it was some good shit, don't you think I would have kept it? You think I would have came up off some shit that was good for me? No, I came up off that nigga because he was bad for me. The fuck? And now he finna be bad to you. The fuck?
Is it important for you to get in good with a man's family when you dating him or when you dealing with him or fucking with him? My answer to that is no. The mother does not matter just because she done seen a bunch of bitches before you and she gonna see a bunch of bitches after you if you and him don't work out or y'all break up. And on top of that, she the same one that allowed multiple women to be in her household, knowing that he dealing with you and fucking with you, and she is still condoning. And you know what? It's so fucked up because mothers know how bad it hurt to get your heart broken and to be fucked over and to be did wrong by a man, but it's still condone and watch their sons take a woman right back through that shit. And that's what I think is really fucked up. So no, the mother does not matter. The sister don't matter because she the same one that'll be kicking it and ha-ha-hen with all his exes and still trying to be cool with you and be playing both sides. So the sister does not matter. The brother don't matter because he the same one that'll put him on another bitch as soon as y'all fall out and get into it and have a disagreement and it'll still be, hey, ha-ha-ha, sis, and you in your face, knowing what the fuck he just did. So the family does not matter when you dealing with somebody. On top of that, you have to be careful what you tell your family about the shit that you and your man go through in your relationship. Just because you forgave him for something does not mean that they will. So let's just say you tell them, hey, he fucked me over, he did this, he did that, I'm done with him, this, that, and the third. Okay, and you look up and you back with him a week or two later. Just because you forgave him for that don't mean that they did. So when you bring him around, it's going to be bad vibes. So you got to watch what you tell your family about what you go through. Does the family matter when you date somebody? My answer to that is no. If y'all fucking with each other and y'all like each other, y'all vibe, that's all that matters. What anybody else's opinion doesn't.
How do you stop yourself from being insecure after being cheated on? Insecurity is a mind thing. And I understand completely what you said, how you stop yourself from being insecure, because when I know me personally, when I did get cheated on, my first thought was like when I was young, I used to be thinking like, damn, was it me? Did he cheat because, you know, this girl had something better? Maybe she had a, you know, better this, bigger this, smaller that. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he cheat because I'm not his preference? It was a lot of thoughts. Like when I very first got cheated on, it was a lot of things that ran through my mind. So sometimes cheating can make you feel like, especially when you're dealing with a person who's not even honest enough to tell you what they did it for, or to just come out and flat out say, I ain't shit, I'm just a non-shit ass dude and I cheated. Some dudes try to kick you on the way out, like, yeah, I cheated because you did this wrong, or because you didn't have this, or because you lacking this, so I found this within her. She had this and you didn't have. Like, some niggas be so fucking weak that they gotta make you feel like it's you, like you're the reason why they cheated. So it can cause a lot of insecurity, because you start to look at who he cheated with and measure yourself up to them, like, damn, this bitch, you know what I'm saying, she made like this, she like this, you know what I'm saying, or maybe he wanted this type of, you know what I'm saying. So it started making you question yourself. But I am here to tell you, when dudes cheat, it normally ain't got shit to do with the female. It ain't got shit to do with how she built her sex, what's going on. Most dudes cheat because that's something that they want to do. It ain't got shit to do with you. He'll cheat on you, the girl before you, the girl after you. It don't matter. If that's something that they want to do, they're going to do it. If they're influential, they're going to do it. It don't got shit to do with you at all. I'm here to tell you that. Insecurity is a mental thing. You have to know that you are enough, understand that you are enough, and be okay even if you weren't. Shit, if you feel like you wasn't, you gotta be okay with you. You have to figure out, you know, your happy medium. Like, bitch, you gotta know that I'm that bitch. I'm bomb. I don't give a fuck what you do to me, what you said to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that you that bitch. You gotta understand that you are more than what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you gotta really understand, is that you are way more than what you've been through. If I look like everything I've been through, bitch, I'd be ugly. Okay? If I look like everything that I've been through, I'd be ugly. You gotta know that you are enough. Shit, you gotta put them insecurities to the side. You know what I'm saying? Some men cheat just because that's just who the fuck they are. It don't matter if it's you, somebody else. And once you understand that, you're going to be cool.
Stop demanding closure when it's over, said and done with. You will never get closure for real from a dude that cheated on you, lied to you, mistreated you, manipulated you, dogged you, is the reason for y'all being over. You will never get closure for real from that type of dude. If he couldn't even be honest during a relationship, what the hell make you think he going to be honest when it's over, said and done with? Stop demanding closure when it's done. Take it for what it is and keep it pushing, because all he gonna do is try to manipulate the situation to make it seem like it was you, because he couldn't just be honest and say, I'm a ain't shit ass dude. That's why I cheated. That's why I did this. That's why I did that, because I'm not right. It's me. Instead of him saying that, he gonna try to flip it and make it seem like it's you. Oh, I did this because you this, or I said this because you ain't got that, or I did this thing because she had that thing. So he's going to make it seem like it's you, which is going to dig you deeper into your insecurities and start analyzing yourself. Like, what is it that she had that I don't, that made him go elsewhere? It ain't you, it's him. Stop demanding closure when it's over. Accept it for what it is and keep it pushing. And I keep getting asked the question, how do you know when it's time for you to move on? How do you know when it's time for you to be done? You know when it's time for you to move on and be done with a situation when you cannot grow there. When you still dealing with the same shit that you keep complaining about. You should never have to sit and be comfortable with something that hurts you. If he's not jumping to change it, it's time for you to go. If you don't see no growth in your relationship from when you started up until now, y'all still going through the same shit, having the same problems, dealing with the same thing, it's time for you to go. A relationship is about evolving and growing. Y'all supposed to be growing together. And if you cannot grow, that means he's putting you at a halt. or he's putting the relationship at a halt, and you cannot grow somewhere where you're being hindered. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I feel like it's time for you to leave. If you keep dealing with stuff that you complain about or that hurts you, and he keeps trying to make you comfortable with it instead of changing it, or if you can't grow there in there. If I catch you liking, commenting, sharing, laughing, funny, kicking it under any negative post about me and my friends, I'm gonna politely unadd the fuck out you. And if I ever see you in person, I'm gonna treat the fuck out you. Because you bitches be so mad when the bitches looked at it so high and so mighty. Y'all be waiting and praying on a moment for a motherfucker to post a negative post so you can make a motherfucker look so low. You bitches don't be friends for real. Y'all be secret enemies, envy and jealous of your fucking friends. But you know what? Fun fact. I ain't never seen a bitch that was talking shit about me look better than me. Fun fact. I've never seen a bitch that was talking shit about me doing better than me in life. You bitches that get happy off another woman's misery, you bitches are miserable. Or another woman's negativity, you bitches are miserable. And then you see a motherfucker out and want to speak and want to phony kick. Like a motherfucker don't know what you did. Ain't no leg room. You bitches can't sit with us for real. That's really why y'all be mad.
I don't fuck with bitches that don't fuck with me. And I don't fuck with bitches who fuck with bitches that don't fuck with my friends. Because people that eat together speak together. Who's a trending topic? You. And I don't never want a bitch to think it's cool to come talk to me about my friends. On top of that, when you kick it with a group of girls who don't like your friend, it's always going to be that little funny shit when y'all link. Oh, I seen you with your little friend the other day. A kiki. And she was looking like a kiki. And that type of shit to get you hitting your lip. On top of that, it's just phony as fuck to kick it with a bunch of girls who you know are talking about your friend. So I keep it simple. If you don't like that bitch, I don't like that bitch either. Simple.